Namaste viewers, welcome to Jnana Degula channel. Today we will try to go through the Brahma Sūtra, Prathamādhyāya, that means the first chapter. What does it say, and then what is it trying to say, and then why should we try to know this Brahma Sūtra, Prathamādhyāya, what is its aim and things like that. Some kind of an overview. So now, before we go to the details, I request you to please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. Please go through the content completely and then post your comments in the end. Now, coming back to this Brahma Sūtra, the first chapter is called as Samanvaya Adhyāya. Samanvaya means some interpretation, consistent interpretation, Samanvaya, of Brahman, of that this thing. What has been discussed in the Upanishads. So that is the main theme. What is this Prathamādhyāya? This is. So the purpose of the first chapter is, it is to show that all the Upanishads, whatever the Upanishad and then Vedas and all those things, they talk consistently. There is consistency in whatever they have said, in whatever they have been saying about one supreme reality that is called as Brahman, and not about anything else. Whatever they say, whenever there is a reference, it is to this supreme reality, Brahman. Of course, different scriptures may use different words, like Sat, that is existence, Ātman, self, Akṣara, that means which is not going to be destroyed, or imperishable, Puruṣa, that means personality, things like that. But all of them are pointing to one and the only one same, that is Brahman, the Supreme. That is, which is the cause of this universe, and the innermost self. In whatever beings are, whichever these things are there, that is the innermost self in all. This is the purpose. Now, the structure, it has got about 4 chapters, padas, which are called as. The first pada is, it inquires into Brahman, Jignasa and Lakshana. The first sutra, Athato Brahma Jignasa, something, all those things, Therefore, they desire to know Brahman. This section, this particular thing, it introduces why we should seek Brahman. That is the one behind creation, existence and liberation, That is how it is described, why we should seek. It explains that the Brahman is the cause of this world, not material like clay, energy and other things like pradhana, as in Sankhya, but it is consciousness only, that is Ātma Parabrahma itself. This is what the sutras say. Now part 2 has got that Brahman is the cause of the universe. Janmadhyasya yataha. That means the sutra here refutes other theories like pradhana, atomic theory, so many theories, even during those days, maybe it may not be in the same word, they would not have coined it, but there were other things, Sankhya and things like that, and show that only Brahman fits, that is the exact definition that fits the description of this intelligent cause behind this universe. So, Brahman is the cause of this universe. This section, this Janmadhyasya Yataha section also explains how names and forms, that is Nama, Rupa and things like that, they arise from Brahman, and why he is both transcendent and immanent. So this is the third one is called as the consistency in the Upanishads. the third pada, all Upanishads use different words. Different Upanishads use different words, but they all consistently speak of about the same Brahman, the same thing, not about individual deities, individual gods, individual prana, individual jivatma, or any other thing as the ultimate reality. They all refer to this Brahman as the ultimate reality. This is what is in the pada third, that is consistency in the Upanishads. The same thing, non-dual self, is revealed in all the scriptures. That Brahman is beyond the gunas, beyond, he is limitless, and the very essence of existence. This is what this pada 3, the third chapter, contains. The fourth pada, here, whatever they speak, Brahman alone is the focus. The focus is Brahman. All Vedantic passages, whatever that is found, whether they speak of creation, inner self, liberation, they all are centered around this Brahman. They are all focused on this Brahman only. This is what it it says. So this section also concludes the chapter by showing how all scriptural teachings, whatever the teachings, they all harmonize Samanvaya. Samanvaya means they all, integration. They all integrate in establishing Brahman as the one reality to be known and realized. This is what is in that fourth this thing. So why we need to read this our sutras, why we need to understand or why we need to know is they inquire into Brahman, because it is the only way to end sorrow and attain eternal peace. Why inquiry into Brahman is, why inquiry through all these things is, it is the only way, there is no other way to end sorrow and attain eternal peace. Now it also says what is Brahman, important, that from which everything is born, that from which everything lives, and that from which everything, or to which everything dissolves. This is pure consciousness. This is what is Brahman. How do we know Brahman? Through Shruti, Upanishads, not sense or logic alone. If you sense or if you not through sense or not through logic, those two, they will not be sufficient. You will have to go to the Shrutis, you will have to go and then study Upanishads, then only you can know what is Brahman completely, totally. So there is one more question, is Brahman personal or impersonal? He is both. When he is with Saguna, he is called as Saguna with qualities. And beyond all qualities, he is called as Nirguna. That's all. He is Brahman, he is both personal and impersonal. Now, there is one more last question. Is God different from us? What is he? God, where is he? What is he? And all those things. No. When you read all these scriptures and things like that, you will understand that the self in you, self in everybody, self in whoever it is not different from Brahman. He is the same as you, or you are the same as Brahman. That is Tat Tvamasi. You are that. That is what it says. Is God different from us? No. This is the important chapter. So important aspect. Then the goal of this chapter is, it is to prove clearly and logically, very clearly and logically, that Brahman is the central theme of all Vedantic teachings. All the Vedantic teachings, whatever you read, they all focus on this Brahman. The goal of this chapter is, Brahman is the one to be realized to gain moksha, the second aspect. So, all differences which they seem to be in scriptures are resolved when we understand Brahman as the one essence. This is the goal of this chapter. So simply put it, The first chapter of the Brahma Sūtra tells us the main topic of Upanishads is Brahman, not rituals, not gods, not meditation, techniques, nothing. Only techniques alone. The main topic is Brahman. It's not rituals, what we do, that yajna, yaga, all those things. Not gods, Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu, Parameshwara, Lord, not anybody. Not meditation techniques alone. So, this Brahma is infinite consciousness. He is the cause of everything and your true self. To understand and realize this is the only path to lasting freedom and happiness. This is the gist of this chapter. So, with this explanation, we conclude this episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.